Maru 5 along. See how difficult it is to actually roll a file. Statistics has shown that 50% of establishments never get to their 5th year. So you see why it's a big deal for us that a vision did not just stay on paper but became a track that we could run on. This is the story of Gamble Alert in their 5th year. In 2021 precisely, it all began with a spark and a desire to help those who did not know they actually really needed help. Gambling harm was a term Nigerians had not yet come to terms with, and at this point, they needed an alert. With the amiable support of the AMB, who gingerly supported this baby idea, we began with advocacy school tours, giving scholarships, a feat for a baby company. We visited 5 schools with the mission to stem the tide of underage gambling. We started by safeguarding the future, followed by radio visit, steering the airwaves with the message of responsible gambling. How else would we have shown seriousness? We established the needed relationships, even with medical parastatals. We did not stop there. We had our first conversation cafe, a safe space to make people unburden the weight that was upon them. We are going wider than we thought. The year 2021 was our bedrock year, but hopefully not our last card. "2022 started with an actual shock. An award! We tipped the scale and landed the weighty Oyo's Most Influential Brand Awards of 2022. With more radio interviews, we decided to go across the wave and hear from the horse's mouth, and especially those that were affected. We took a bold step and stepped out of the premier state, and guess where we headed? Osun.
Welcome to Osun State Advocacy School Tour 2022!
Lest I forget, we were bold enough to hit the peak of excellence, so we stepped into Lagos.
Welcome to Lagos School Tour 2022!
Oh Lagos, the city where dreams are in color, the impact over 60,000 students. This one too don't cut. So in 2023, we were counting years, and growth requires strategy, so we had to go back to the drawing board. 2 years was no joke, so we had to get into the grit of the matter. So there were several workshops, several events, several conferences. We got recognized on the scene. People now knew the kind of work that we did. So we went deeper across the waves, meeting the people who were directly affected. What we discovered shocked us and spurred us to even do more. It broke our hearts to see some of the situations we saw during the Across the Wave sessions. And then we knew it was time to be loud about it and to be loud about the fact that gambling harm could actually be a problem and a menace than we can ever imagine.
Welcome to another episode of Across the Wave. My name is Ewo Mazino Bernadette. Across the Wave is a recovery program.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni mo máa ń ta tẹ́tẹ́.
Bí wò kó dà ní.
Wọ́n bá pé tẹ̀lé owó tí company rí.
Màá máa tá lọ ni.
Tẹ́tẹ́ ń ṣe nǹkan tó dáa. Wọ́n mọ̀ nílé tó mò ń ta tẹ́tẹ́.
Ó dá láàrin àwùjọ láti máa ta.
Mi ò fẹ́ kán jẹ mí gbé ni. Mi ò fẹ́ kán jẹ mí gbé.
Tẹ́tẹ́ dà nítorí pé a ti rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ènìyàn tó ti ṣoríire níbẹ̀.
Ìwé èèyàn ta sọ́jẹ̀. Òní owó ẹ̀ ṣe tẹ́lá.
Ó débi pé mò ń gbàdúrà pé kọ́lọ̀ ń gba tẹ́tẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mi.
It fueled our fire, and we decided to leave the shadows and have our grand opening to say, look, we are doing this.
Did gambling put you in harm's way by any means?
Yeah.
So, what kind of harm would you say?
A lot of times. Okay, I was pushed to even steal just to recover my losses then. So that day I did not just lose 170,000, which was my personal money, but I also lost another 80,000 that I borrowed from a friend. Yeah, I almost committed suicide that day. Yeah, I almost did.
See ballers for cut, but my ticket they cut. Anyways, in that same time, in that same year, in 2023, was when we went to Isale Eko, impacting over 8,300 students. In 2023 was the year we impacted 850,000 people and also gave out 6 scholarships.
Orúkọ mi ni Ọlásùpọ̀ Dawood. A máa ń ta lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan. Aburú bẹ̀ ló pọ̀ jù. Because ń dábúrú bẹ̀ fi pọ̀ jù ni pé bí kí n ta, kí n ti gbé gbogbo ẹ̀mí lé pé kẹ̀kọ́ dẹ̀ já mi ń tàn mọ́. Tí òun dábúrú bẹ̀ fi ṣe pé kí ní mi. Bí kan dáwó ná fún mi. Kí n wò pé jẹ́ ń sọ́ di times 3, jẹ́ ń sọ́ di ìlọ́po mẹ́ta. Kí ìlọ́po mẹ́ta kó di kan fà mí lọ́wọ́ sẹ́yìn. Bí kára mọ́ gbóná. Ìfà tẹ́ bá fẹ́ tẹ̀bà lára mi, wàláì, ó máa ń dùn mí gan-an tí gbogbo ara máa gbóná gidi. Ẹni tó pọ̀ jù gan nìyẹn o. Ìgbà míì bí kí n ṣàìsùn mọ́júmọ́ ni o. Kí n má rọrùn sùn rárá. Kára kí n ṣe kára sá mọ́ gbóná kí n máa yí káàkiri orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì pé wáì tí mo ṣe báyìí. Bí kí n máa dára mi lẹ́bi. Tó mú ìwúrí ìwá ni pé mi ò fẹ́ kán jẹ mí gbé ni. Mi ò fẹ́ kán jẹ mí gbé. Tẹ́mi ò bá tí bọ̀, àjọmọ̀ fà á lọ ni. Ó ti tọ́dún 8 sẹ́yìn o. A rò pé mò ń dájọ́ ni. Ìgbà tẹ́mi náà bá máa kájọ mi báyìí. Bí fíìmù la ṣe rí lójú wọn.